Electoral Act 2022, the House notes that by virtue of Section 58(1) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, laws shall be excised by bills passed by both the Senate and the House of Representatives, and except otherwise provided by Section 58(5) of the Constitution, assented to by Mr. President. Aware that on Thursday, 12th May 2022, the National Assembly transmitted to the President for assent the bill for an act to amend the Electoral Act 2022, which amended Section 84(8) of the Electoral Act 2022 to allow statutory delegates to participate in political parties, congresses, and conventions. Also aware that by virtue of the provision of Section 58(4), the President has 30 days to assent to the aforementioned Electoral Amendment Act 2022, or formally communicate to the National Assembly his decision to decline assent. Concerned that the time frame for the President to assent or decline assent to the bill has elapsed since 11th June 2022. Also concerned that the actions or inaction of Mr. President to perform this constitutional duty is an affront to Section 4 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, which empowers the National Assembly to make laws for the peace, order, and good government of the Federation or any part thereof. Conscious that Section 58 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, empowers the National Assembly to override the President when he vetoes a bill or fails, refuses, or neglects to act thereto through a two-thirds majority vote. Worried that the continued inaction of the President in either assenting or vetoing the bill has left a lacuna in Nigeria's constitutional democracy, which portends danger to the 2023 electoral process and other subsequent staggered elections of some states, thus leaving the Congress of political parties in the hand of ad hoc delegates to the detriment of statutory delegates. Convinced that a prompt action by the Honorable House to cure the patent constitutional lacuna is imperative by invoking Section 58(5) of the Constitution, which states that where the President withholds his assent and the bill is again passed by each House by two-thirds majority, the bill shall become law and the assent of the President shall not be required. Resolved to 1. Invoke Section 58(5) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, with respect to the bill for an act to amend the Electoral Act 2022, that is, amendment of Section 84(8) thereof, to allow statutory delegates to participate in political parties, congress, and convention. 2. Communicate the position of the House of Representatives to the Senate for concurrence. I beg to move.
Honorable Roland, before I look for seconder, which may not be too necessary, a bill. What you are supposed to do is possibly to ask the rules, if you are interested, write to the Speaker for a bill, seeking for that to happen, and then we go through the normal procedure as enshrined in our own House standing orders. So I wish to kindly beg you to step down your motion, because that's not the right procedure to proceed on this particular matter. And then liaise with the Chairman House rules to do the needful.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.
On Thursday, there's a miscommunication somewhere, but what you are saying is still in order. We'll follow it and ensure that this is done. Because why I am so interested in this is the complaint out there. You see, if this ninth assembly must be remembered, sir, we should be remembered by two critical bills, the PIB and this Electoral Law Act. And if we leave without putting it in order the way it's supposed to be, then I think we must have not done anything. I am not doing it because it's against anybody. It's a constitutional order, it's a rule of law, and I think it is why we are here. But if you say, I will step it down right away so that we can follow up with the committer. Thank you very much.
I think nobody's asking you to stop. Nobody's insinuating anything. You are just exercising your fundamental right as a legislator and then performing your duty My guide is only that the procedure followed is not what is expected, and that's not procedure. That's only that's my guidance. And I believe the Speaker wouldn't have asked you to come with a motion, because for you to override on any bill, you need 2/3 of members, not 2/3 of members sitting, but 2/3 of members of the National Assembly. So you can't come through motion. And that's why I'm guiding you and then guiding the House. Thank you very much. So motion step down by the leave of the House for further legislative action.